So Patrick Hassenfleck wants to know a breakdown of Andre Ward versus Canelo currently. Because when they asked this, I said, it's like a fantasy matchup, like in their primes. And they said no, because there's always kind of rumblings that would be a guy that Andre would come back for, would be to fight Canelo. Mm-hmm. So they would like a breakdown of how that fight could end up playing out.
I think now Canelo is in the prime of his career. And I think getting in the ring with Andre Ward would cause him to be even greater than we've seen before. The thing that gets me with that fight is, I'll go back just a little bit. Both fights with Triple G, I felt that Canelo fought more of Triple G's fight than he fought his own fight. I thought the second fight he made some small adjustments, but they still fought kind of that toe-to-toe type of fight. And I didn't think he needed to fight that way. I think we've seen him fight other styles, and I felt like he could have fought a different way to beat Triple G. So I think that Dre is the kind of guy who could get him into fighting his game and get him to do some, like before Canelo fought Floyd, he had never been in the ring with anyone like Floyd. We saw that we saw him have troubles. I could see the same thing happening with Dre. Dre's the kind of guy who he can do a whole lot. He's not a great banger, but he can bang enough to will you into thinking he's gonna bang, and then he'll move the fight more back out to the outside. He has a way of being able to hit a guy and then lock him up in a way that he's not holding. He's just you're smothered, and we're waiting on this ref. You know what I mean? So Floyd was a commander-in-chief in the ring, and I could see the same thing in the fight with Andre Ward, being a commander-in-chief in the ring against Canelo. Canelo has unbelievable power, now unbelievable speed, very good defense, which he did not display against Triple G, but I thought, again, that was because he fought Triple G's fight. So to break it down, I think that Canelo has better power. I think the speed is relatively the same. Defense, both guys have really good defense. I think there's no secret that Dre's got better feet. I think better hand speed with multi-punch combinations will go to Dre. I think that's a great boxer versus puncher type of fight, where you have a guy who's the boxer willing to punch at certain points in the fight and could win the fight. I think that's a 50-50 fight.
Andre Ward, when he was active, he was one of those guys where no matter what fight was announced or proposed, I just had such a difficult time saying he was going to lose. I was like, I just can't see somebody beating him. He just was that good, that talented. He hasn't fought since 2017. Yeah. 37. Yeah. I don't know. Canelo, you get in there with Canelo now with all the experience.
Don't go straight in there with Canelo.
I don't know.
The only rebuttal I have for you is the fact that I walked into a gym room at like 7 a.m. thinking that I was going to be the only one in there, and felt good about myself being a fighter on the road, working out. And Bernard Hopkins was already in there, already sweating. And Dre has that same type of mentality, even though we don't see him putting out workout videos and we don't see him, saying that he's at the gym and things like that. If Dre has any intention on coming back, if Dre retired with the intention that he might come back, Dre never stopped.
And there's been videos of him like shadow boxing and doing some stuff. So
yeah, which is kind of like where it all started, I think. Yeah. Don't tell me you didn't enjoy what you saw, because I know you did. What you need to do now, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, hit that notification button. Check us out every week, every Tuesday, something new for you right here on the Porter Way Podcast.